Hi, what I'd like to do today is to show you SpliceCom's Navigate UC app and how it can help you with your everyday telephony tasks. I'm sitting at my desk working on a spreadsheet when in comes a telephone call. I can see from the top right hand window that it's a call from Paul Simmons of FRA, and that's come in on my Microsoft Outlook contacts, and the calls to the SpliceCom sales department. I click on the answer button and up pops the relevant Microsoft contact window. I speak to Paul, we end our conversation, we hang up. Now I need to speak to another of my colleagues to ascertain some information. We click on the Navigate UC icon at the bottom of the screen and it presents us with a list of options. In this case I want presence. Click on presence, up comes the presence window. I need to speak to Charles, but unfortunately I can see that Charles is already on a telephone call outbound to Keith Young. However, if we click on Charles's entry, we've got some options there. Make a call, call history, or send a message. That's the one we want. So I can send him an IM message and ask him if he can make the meeting next Tuesday. We close that down and we wait for Charles's response. Whilst we're doing that, let's have a look through some of the Navigate UC options that we saw before. There's configuration, that's setting up the system. There's call history, so that shows us the record of the calls inbound and outbound that I've made over the day. We can see the information's come back from Charles, but let's come back to that in a minute. Let's have a look at some more of the options. There's the address book, which shows all the address books that are available to me, both company-wide and personal. Let's have a look for Tony Smith. He's not in the telephone directory, which is a company-wide resource, but he is in my personal Microsoft Outlook contacts. Messagings we've used, presence we've also used. Phone handling, that's phone handling using my computer rather than the phone itself. And there's availability settings, I can set myself in a meeting or out of office. And features such as forwarding calls to my mobile phone or setting do not disturb. Finally, there's a recent list of all the recent activity that I've undertaken on the phone. Let's go back to Charles's message. So he can make the meeting. What I need to do now is to phone Paul back. So I can click on his Outlook record, select which number I want to call him on his mobile in this case, click on that number and set up a call. I talk to Paul, I tell him we can make the meeting, hang up, job well done. Now I'm off to lunch, but before I go there, let's set up my phone so others can see what's going on. Go back to presence, let's add some absence text, let's tell everybody that I'm going to be at lunch now to about 3 o'clock. I can also at the same time change my status to do not disturb, and if you can look, my status has changed. I've got a red dot there, and also you can see if you click on my entry, this is what everybody else will see, that I'm at lunch until 3 o'clock and on do not disturb. Job done. It's as easy as that.